Christians, the Trinity is false doctrine. What is the light of God according to Scripture? 4. The commandment is a lamp, and the law is a light, and the reproofs for instruction is the way of life. Here we read that the law is God's light, or His personality, or His image. This is the message that we have heard of Him, and now declare unto you, that God is light, and in Him is no darkness. If we say we have fellowship with Him and walk in darkness, we lie. So, if we do not walk in the light or the law, we walk in darkness. Your word is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path. What do the prophets say about this law or light of God? And many people will say, come, let us go to the mountain of Yahweh, to the house of the Elohim of Jacob, and He will teach us His ways, and we will walk in His paths. For out of Zion shall go forth the law, and the word of Yahweh out of Jerusalem. Question: what will go forth from Zion? Send out your light and truth. Let them guide me. Let them lead me to your holy mountain, Zion. Question: what will go out from Zion? The law or the light. It's one and the same thing. It's the image of God. Question: who or what is the light? Rejoice not against me, my enemy. When I fall, I will rise. When I sit in darkness, Yahweh will be a light to me. He will bring me forth to the light, and I shall behold His righteousness. Question: how will Yahweh bring us forth to the light to behold His righteousness? Behold my servant, who I uphold, my elect, in whom my soul delights. I have put my spirit upon him. He shall bring forth judgment to the Gentiles. He shall bring judgment unto truth. He shall not fail, nor be discouraged, until he has set judgment on the earth, and the people shall wait for his law or light. I, Yahweh, have called you, Yeshua, in righteousness, and I will hold your hand and keep you, and give you for a covenant to the people, and a light to the Gentiles. So, the Son of God, Yeshua, was sent by God to be the light for us, the example, hence the trustworthy witness. Question: did Yeshua keep the law or the light of God perfectly, the image of God? Oh yes, for God so loved the world that He gave His only begotten Son, so that whoever believes in Him should not perish, but have everlasting life. And this is the condemnation, that light has come into the world, and men love darkness rather than light, because their deeds were evil. For every man who does evil hates the light or the law, neither do they come to the light or the law, lest his deeds will be exposed. Question: so will we as men also be called to be the light, just like Yeshua was? You are the light of the world. A city that is set on a hill cannot be hidden. Let your light shine before men, so they can see the good works and glorify your Father who is in heaven. But for some reason, you all glorify Jesus. Yeshua was sent by God to show you the light, that you may be blameless, the sons of God, in the midst of a crooked and perverse nation, among whom you shine as lights in this world. We are called the sons of God, and our lights must also shine like our brother's light, Yeshua. But the path of the just is a shining light that shines more and more unto the perfect day. The way of the wicked is darkness. We are called to walk in the light, just like our brother Yeshua did. He, Yeshua, was the perfect example sent by God. You are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, a peculiar people, that you should show forth the praise of Him who called you out of the darkness into the marvelous light, or law, or image of God. For you were sometimes darkness, but now are the light in God. Walk as children of the light. For the fruits of the Spirit is in all goodness and righteousness and truth. So, keep God's law, so you can also become the light of this world. You must also become one with God, like the Messiah instructed us, and You know His will and approve to what is superior, because you are instructed in the law, and are confident that you are a guide to the blind and the light to those who are in darkness, having the form of knowledge and truth in the law. Hereby we know that we know Him, if we keep His commandments, the light. He that says he knows Him and keeps not His commandment is a liar, and the truth is not in him. He is walking in darkness. But he who keeps His word, or the law, truly the love of God is perfected in him. Hereby we know that we know Him. He that says he abides in Him ought to walk even as He walked. Are you walking like the Messiah walked? Do you keep the law or image of God? Is the light in you? Brothers, I write no new commandment to you, but an old commandment which you have had from the beginning. This old commandment is the word you have heard from the beginning. Christians, the law is a light. It is God's image. Woe to those who call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness. A warning for those who say the law is done away with. Those who say the law is a yoke. Those who say Jesus kept the law so I don't have to. To those who say the law is an idol or the Antichrist. To those who are wise in their own eyes and prudent in their own sight. Christians, do you have the light or the law in you? Or do you walk without the law in darkness? Are you anti-law or anti-Christ? You know, the opposite of the Messiah, the lawless ones, or darkness? Ramesh